everyone, my name is DTV Dewey, and welcome back to another episode of the Las Vegas Venom Expansion League franchise series, where we have finally found our way into the postseason. Thank you everyone for joining me. Today we will be getting into the play-in tournament as we take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. We need to win at least one game here in order to advance to the actual playoffs. We are currently in the 7th seed, which means we only need to win once in order to lock in our spot. If we lose, we would play the winner of the 9 and 10 for the 8th seed in the West. Hopefully it won't come to that, but you never really know what can happen in these games. One game, figure it all out. And we will be taking on the Timberwolves to start, who I believe still have Karl Anthony Towns, have Rudy Gobert. Also brought in Spencer Dinwiddie, Anthony Edwards still there as well. Quite a decent team, to be sure, and we'll see if we have what it takes to get the victory against them. If not, we would take on either the Trailblazers with Lillard, Brunson, Hart, Washington, and Batadze, or the Phoenix Suns, who don't have Chris Paul anymore, but still have Devin Booker, McCall Bridges, Cameron Johnson, and DeAndre Ayton. Not a team we'd love to go up against, but I know you guys are ready to jump right into this first game, and hopefully we can get the victory. I'll see you in the game. Joining midway through the third quarter, the Minnesota Timberwolves hold a 7-point lead. 9 minutes to go in the third. Edwards inside. He'll float it in.
Good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist of the night.
Ayo Dosunmu will bring it up.
Christian Wood out there with Dosunmu.
Obviously, we don't know if this will be one game or multiple. Henderson on the catch and shoot. That's no good.
Minnesota in the lead. And for Minnesota,
if it is one game, we want a decent sample of our playoff.
Then there's Edwards.
Look, says Edwards knocks down a three.
In at the point.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Well, one thing
Henderson has it knocked away.
He does not lack for confidence.
He'll get it back, gives it up to Christian Wood.
To ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Wood. He has 6.
Now Wood.
Pass to Dosunmu.
Give it up
5 on
to
the clock.
Dosunmu.
Fires at the
forcing up a shot. That's no good.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Now Edwards down low. Miller trying to defend, and Edwards sneaks it in.
Do the work.
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Henderson. The Timberwolves
Henderson
getting their
gets the
last
screen. Spinning by Karl Anthony Towns. That layup is no good.
To the paint.
McLaughlin, Edwards inside.
The pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Edwards
defense
got 9
has not
points in
been
the quarter.
good.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're
Henderson launches
bringing
a
right
three,
now.
and he'll bury it.
Love
Love to see that.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Here's Towns.
Towns inside. He's fouled on the shot.
He's fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with
2
big
of
guys
2
shooting
for
like him.
Towns.
The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Herter. Outside Robinson.
Christian Wood getting positioned down low against Kyle Anderson off the glass. He'll get it to fall.
Wood's got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Prince. Herter defending.
Herter defending Prince.
Here's Prince.
Now switched on to Scoot Henderson, and Prince getting his way to the basket.
They're really working the paint now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you
So
love to
far,
see.
an excellent
Up
third
big,
quarter.
Not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their
Now
defense.
Henderson.
Here's Henderson.
That screen frees him up. He'll get it inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Anderson.
Towns
No
working
scoring
against
yet
Mitchell
from him,
Robinson.
but that's
Goes to the
likely
pump
change.
fake.
Towns
Now
finds
back
Anderson.
out Anderson. Anderson against Christian Wood. Gonna have to force something up. Can't
Wood
get it to
grabs the
fall.
board. Wood's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Wood, a screen on Edwards. Outside Herter. Pass to Wood.
Venom are down 13. Christian Wood will find Dosunmu. 3 on the clock.
Over Edwards.
Forcing it up against
Dosunmu
against
can't hit.
Edwards.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for the shot.
Towns inside. That's swatted and taken by Robinson.
No easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's Henderson.
Now
He's got
Henderson
11.
trying to get
And here's
free
Herter.
against Edwards. He'll give it up to Herter. Herter left wide open.
Pass to
Decided
Henderson.
to not take any shot.
Wood, a screen on Edwards.
Now
For three.
Henderson, he'll launch another 3. That's no
Grabs the
good.
miss.
Like him to
Here's
be a little bit
McLaughlin.
smarter about his shot selection, especially coming off a turnover.
Now here's Edwards.
As Edwards blasts through the
Slams
defense.
it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Henderson.
Henderson inside, goes to the pump fake,
Now
gives
Herter.
it up.
Here's Henderson.
Now back to Henderson. Here comes the screen. Henderson off the
There's the
screen,
triple.
puts up the 3. That's
Finds it
good.
again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Such a boost to this offense. This
Henderson
guy
not
can
the
knock
best
down
three-point
uncontested
shooter, but can
threes.
knock him down occasionally, and he's hit 2 big
Down
ones.
low. Here's Edwards.
As Edwards gets that shot
That shot off the
rejected.
mark. Some solid D from Wood.
Henderson on the fast break. He'll pull it up.
Here's Henderson. 14 points for him.
Dosunmu, he'll
Dosunmu
launch a
for
3.
three.
That nearly dropped,
Towns with the
didn't go
rebound.
down. Towns the rebound.
Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Anderson.
Anderson tried to
Wood
force
grabs the
that
board.
one. Wood in great guarding position.
Here's Dosunmu. He's got 12.
Venom
Inside.
finds Dosunmu.
And the officials
Fouled on the
whistle a
shot.
foul on the
He'll
shot
make it.
clock.
Go to
It
the
is
line
good.
for an
He'll go to
extra
the
one.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
All right, guys, what do you
Dosunmu
think about
converts
the
the
offensive
three-point
approach
play.
we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps. and getting the
Ty
ball
Washington
inside.
checking in
They've
as
also
Edwards will
been
launch a
scoring on
3.
the
That
break
one
for
rims
how
out.
difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Henderson.
Oh, Henderson had a step, goes to the floater. That's no good.
So Minnesota will take it the
Could
other
have just
way.
blown by him. He
Their
had
biggest
plenty
lead
of
of the game was
steam.
21.
Decided to slow up.
Here's more.
Allowed his
Boy,
man
he's
to
been
recover.
patient so far. Nothing yet on the
Edwards
scoreboard.
trying to drive against Henderson. Now backing up.
Outside Edwards.
5 on the
Takes a
clock.
three.
Gonna pull up for 3.
Knocks
That's
it
good.
down from distance.
My
And the
goodness,
Timberwolves
Anthony
lead by
Edwards.
12.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Wood up top.
Dosunmu to Wood.
Washington outside. Wood, a
To
screen on
Washington
Edwards.
off the screen. He'll rise and fire. That
Washington
rims
missing.
away.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Washington. Here's
Edwards
Edwards.
inside, going
Counter.
against Mitchell
Edwards
Robinson.
got 16 in the second
Muscled
half.
his way
What an
in.
aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Washington outside. Here's Wood. Anderson covers.
Wood down low, working against Anderson, getting inside,
Wood
can't
misses.
get it to
Boy,
finish.
9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Moore.
14-point lead for
Edwards with
Minnesota,
it.
and it's all
The
because
three is
of
up.
our lack of
And another three from
execution.
Minnesota.
It's been a
As
dominant
Edwards
night for
again
him.
knocks down
Staying
another
productive
three.
throughout.
And here's Robinson. To stop the run.
Now Ty
And he's going to
Washington
the
nearly
line for
knocking
two.
it down.
The official saw contact
Getting the
while
foul.
he was going up.
That'll put him on the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one falls for Washington.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And so Washington nails
We'll
both of them.
nail both.
34 seconds left in the third quarter.
Lead continues to grow for Minnesota. It is not looking good for us.
Here's Moore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The shot is good by Edwards.
He's putting them to
That
the test this
defensive
quarter,
effort is not good
attacking
enough.
every chance he gets. Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Henderson. He's got 14.
6 on the clock. Here comes Christian Wood to set the screen.
Fires
And off
from
the
deep.
screen, Henderson fires a three. That no good. At the end of three, the Timberwolves lead by 17, 83.
Digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Just a great decision and a
Fourth
perfect
quarter
delivery.
begins.
We call that putting it right in the
17-point lead for the
pocket, and he
Timberwolves.
knew
It
what
is
to do
going
with
to
it
take
once it
a
was there.
massive adjustment for us to come out with a victory
and we
here.
welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. Mitchell Robinson
Definitely
is
will
out
need
there
to
with
play
Christian
better
Wood.
on
And
defense
it's Washington.
as Henderson drives against Edwards and jams it down. Love to see that from Henderson.
That was
Now you need to stop him on defense as Edwards getting inside. He'll get fouled. That's 3 on Henderson.
They throw good.
Knocked
Edwards.
down one.
Anthony Edwards. 22 shots.
And
Now
both free
2 of
throws
2
good
from
for
the
Edwards.
line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Now Washington. Pass to Henderson.
Henderson up top, working on Edwards.
Ooh, a
He's
clear
fouled.
there on the missed
That's
shot.
4 on
So
Edwards.
he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Team foul.
The first free throw's good.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And
And
Scoot
good on the
Henderson with
second, so
2
he
free
makes them both.
throws.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Dinwiddie finds Edwards.
Edwards a 3.
Yes.
What a
And a
shot
nice
by
assist from
Edwards with a
Dinwiddie.
man in his face. He
Dinwiddie's got
drains
his
it.
5th assist in this one. Washington outside. Pass to Henderson.
Now Henderson gonna give up.
Up and in on the
Gonna
layup.
get the
Give
2.
him 20.
Well, as usual, this
But
guy
you gotta
cooking
stop
on
him on the other end if
offensive
you wanna
right
come
now,
back.
the other guys on his team
We
got
just
to
have
step
not been able
forward.
to do that. Now Gobert working on
Gobert
Mitchell
against Robinson.
Robinson. Robinson, great defense,
Gobert
forces
no
the
good.
miss. And off those misses, you have to have productive offensive
Just over a
possession. You
minute and a
can't,
half played here in the fourth.
can't force them to miss and then not capitalize.
Pass to Henderson.
Now Henderson getting the ball again,
Doesn't go
and
for
he
him.
misses.
Some solid defense from Edwards.
Precisely what I said you could not do.
And there's the drive.
And Edwards now on this end gets another basket.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony
He is
Edwards
taking
off the
over the
bounce.
game.
My goodness.
Here's Henderson.
Henderson trying to
Laid it
answer
in
right
with a
back,
nice
and he
touch
does.
off the window.
But now you've lost a possession of
It's been all
points.
Timberwolves. Dinwiddie outside.
Time
Pass
is
to
not on
Edwards.
their side, but Venom down by 16. Anthony Edwards rising
Edwards is
up his
doubled.
defender.
Down to 5 on the shot
Will
clock.
give it up to McDaniels. Shot clock is low. Miller in great
Here's
guarding
McDaniels.
position.
Again,
And
the
somehow
Timberwolves score.
McDaniels knocks it down.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Washington passes to Robinson. Here's Henderson.
Now Henderson driving,
And he
gets
drops
the
in
layup.
off the glass.
You're
Well,
trading
individually,
twos for
he is doing
threes.
everything he can in
That's
this
not a
12-minute
winning
session,
formula.
But he's just not getting enough help.
Dinwiddie passes to Edwards. Launches
Edwards
a three.
off the screen, puts up a
Wood
three.
grabs the
That's no
board.
good. Christian Wood, a
Wood's got
rebound.
10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
8 points on this possession.
Here's
Henderson, what a cut.
And he dunks it down.
Gets the feed, finds his way to the rim, and jams it through. Ty Washington with the excellent find.
Sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Edwards
Three
pass to
stops
Towns.
together. Karl Anthony Towns at the low block, working on Christian Wood, goes to the spin. Pump fakes,
Back to
gets it
Edwards.
back to Edwards.
Clock at 4.
5 on the clock. Here comes the double. Edwards, how in the
That's
heck
it.
did he get
Coming
through
off an
there?
Assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Getting
Washington
a rude
outside.
awakening in our first playoff action.
Pass to Henderson. Wood, a screen on Edwards.
Scoot Henderson working on Edwards.
Here's Henderson, guarded by Edwards.
Henderson getting inside. He'll lay it home.
For him.
His arrow's been trending
Henderson
up
has
as of
been
late, and he's
fantastic
been
in the second
magnificent
half.
tonight.
28 points overall for him.
Washington against Dinwiddie.
As
And the
Edwards
ball
throws
out
it
of
away.
bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
McLaughlin, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Washington. Pass to
Now
Henderson.
Washington, he'll give it up to Henderson. 14-point deficit. Henderson, and he's stripped by McLaughlin. He had him beat, and he tried to go to a
Here's
spin move.
McDaniels. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively.
Timberwolves
And
taking
boy, if he's in
advantage.
rhythm,
Towns
it's a
scoring on
nightmare
that
for the
possession.
defense.
16-point lead for
Here's
the
Henderson.
Timberwolves.
Six on the shot clock.
Now Ty Washington outside.
Washington
Pulling
outside.
up for 3 with a man in his face.
Three's
No
off the
good.
mark.
Towns the rebound.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness
And
to
what
make
a
the next
feed.
pass as this defense spread.
Timberwolves just getting to the basket at will. Nobody's stopping these passes.
Good night.
It's going to kill us.
Washington against Dinwiddie.
Foul call. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington outside. Here's Henderson.
Been working on McLaughlin. Stunned him there for a second. Goes to the
Rebound
floater.
Minnesota.
That's no good.
Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gobert.
Gobert. That's terrible as he gets it to go, and Ty Washington picks up the foul.
Coming his way.
Just not strong enough to stop him from getting a decent shot at the basket. And he converts the three-point play, and the Timberwolves pull to a 21-point lead.
He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Henderson. It's deflected. And they get
Robinson
it back.
inside off the
Washington outside.
Scoot Henderson layup deflection. Now Washington
Screen by Robinson.
screen. Looking for space, can't find it.
Dinwiddie against Washington.
Gonna have to force
Shoots
one
over
up
Dinwiddie.
against
And it's
Spencer
Washington
Dinwiddie.
missing.
I'll tell you,
That
hate
doesn't
to pin
drop.
this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Towns finds McDaniels.
McDaniels
McLaughlin.
kick out McLaughlin.
The Timberwolves need to get
Now
off the shot
Towns
here.
inside,
Shot's
he'll
good
lay
by
it
Towns.
home.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to
It's
make
not
the next
looking good.
pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Henderson. Shots by the
Henderson
cold
launches
streak.
a three. That's no good.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Dinwiddie with it. No good on the shot. Some solid D from Wood. Now here's Washington. Here's Henderson.
This game is just about over. 23 points, 4.5 minutes to go. Gobert rejects the Robinson's layup. I'll see you guys at the end of this one. We're going to have to play for the 8th seed. Going to end up not even being close. 114-91 is the score. The Timberwolves will grab the 7th seed from us. Hopefully we can get in with the 8th seed as Dosunmu tries to force a fadeaway.
Well, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Timberwolves will dribble it out. The Venom will take the loss as the Timberwolves take the 7th seed. And Anthony Edwards was doing it all. 51 points, nothing else really, but it doesn't matter when you're raining threes, getting to the basket at will. Karl Anthony Towns with a 28-11 double-double, and nobody else really doing much. It was really, Anthony Edwards was dominating us. We could do nothing to stop him. Amazing that they had 3 players with no points at all and still managed to come out with the victory, but that just shows you what kind of a game it was for us. Meanwhile, Scoot Henderson looking great in his playoff debut. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, a block, 6 turnovers. You'd probably want to see less of those, but he was doing everything he could to try and keep us in it. Dosunmu with 18 points, Leonard Miller with 13, Christian Wood a disappointing 10 and 12. You'd want him to be more close to the 20-point range or 25-point range with what we're expecting from him. I played Trey Murphy as one of our backup big players, and I'm not sure what we'll end up doing for whoever we face in the next round, if I'll keep Trey Murphy in there. Wanted to see if he could help us out with some 3-point shooting off the bench. All 3 of our bench players are 3-point sharpshooters. Pascal not really a 3-point shooter that much. He shot almost 40%, but Murphy is slightly better than that. So yeah, we get to face off against either the Phoenix Suns or Portland Trail Blazers, depending on who wins that game, and I'll see you in that one. Once again, it does not look good for us. We have an 18-point deficit in the fourth quarter, and I mean, it's kind of to be expected. Obviously, our team is not quite where we want it to be.
It didn't fall. Tough to watch those
but you'd hope that we could have gotten into the playoffs this year. And unless we have a great comeback, we will not end up doing that, even as the top seed. As Dosunmu off the screen knocks down the jumper.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ball is the pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Johnson. On the outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Now Ayton down low, matched up against Mitchell Robinson. He'll get it to go.
Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And padding that field goal
bringing it up.
Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball.
He'll give it up to Henderson. Now Henderson to Miller. Miller catch and shoot 3. That's no good.
Off target from 3-point
Wide open shot. Couldn't knock it down.
By 18. Passes to Ayton.
Love to see a little growth by our younger players.
In the corner,
Henderson has been fantastic this season.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final
quarter. Lack of a 3-point shot certainly hurts him as he gets up the shot, knocks it down.
Henderson's got 20.
That's 20 for Henderson. Back-to-back impressive outings for him.
Leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Bridges.
Bridges working on Henderson. He's doing a great job staying in front. And fouls him as he knocks it down. That's 5 on Henderson.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Bridges
All
will
right,
knock
we'll
down
take a
the
look
free
now
throw.
at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Robinson. Here's Dosunmu.
Dosunmu
6 on the shot clock.
has a
deep.
lot of range.
Rebound
Pulls
by
up from
Wallace.
3,
And
can't
that's the
knock it
battle.
down.
They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The pass to Ayton.
Ayton down low, matched up on Dosunmu,
Feeds
goes to the
away.
fadeaway.
It's good. That's
Knocks
8
it
baskets
down.
for him now. 8 for 15 shooting. Las Vegas trails by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Miller penetrating.
Now Miller inside,
He
that's
can't
no
hit that
good.
time.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Ayton against Wood.
Bridges down low, that shot's no good.
And it's Las Vegas the other way. Miller, the pass to Henderson.
Now Henderson,
To the hoop.
pump fakes,
Now here's
he'll kick it
Dosunmu.
out. Dosunmu backing up.
Back to Henderson.
Henderson trying to feel his way in there. Gets
Nice
some
defense from
room,
Wallace.
can't knock it
You
down.
often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Feeds to Young.
Bad Young working on Henderson. Gets inside. That shot no good. I think Henderson got a
Henderson's
piece
got
of
his
it.
fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Dosunmu
Here's
trying to find some
Dosunmu.
space,
That's
gets
tipped.
blocked.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Henderson against Wallace. Pass to Young. On the wing, Johnson. And here is Ayton.
Ayton down
Over
low,
Robinson.
working on
And
Robinson.
2-1 on the shot.
This is that
Las
shot.
Vegas trails by 21. Now
You're
here's
down
Dosunmu.
21. Just
Back to Henderson.
under 7 minutes remaining.
Inside.
Dosunmu inside,
there's the
good
bucket
start.
from
Chip
Dosunmu.
away, get that lead
That is
down
a
below
perfect
20.
Placement of that dime just guided it right to him.
Wallace against Henderson.
Now
here's
Ayton down low. He'll knock down the
And that
shot.
one, good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Las
The
Vegas
Venom
calls
won
timeout.
the timeout.
And he could tell his guys were.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building
Christian
tonight.
Wood feed to
Because once he hit
Dosunmu.
the
He's
court,
fouled.
it was
He'll head to the
all
line
over
for
the
2.
court. He was in a zone.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the
This
playoff
is the
picture looking
first.
in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason.
Knocks
and
down
the
the
second free
second.
throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's
I don't know
Wallace.
where that
Stolen
pass
away.
was
Nice
going.
job
It's
winning up the alley-oop
missed
attempt
Ayton
there.
by a mile. Now Miller.
On the wing, Miller.
Feed to
Defended by
Wood. Gives
Bridges.
it up Henderson.
Henderson passes to Miller.
Now Miller again. Here comes the screen by Christian Wood.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Now Miller gonna rise up for a
Trying to
deep
break that ice
2.
cold streak.
Not the
Phoenix
best
grabs
shot.
the miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
On the wing, Wallace. There's a screen.
Miller has already
Passes
been
it to
struggling
Bridges.
today as
It's on the
Bridges
three.
catch and shoot 3.
Christian
That's no
Wood
good.
grabs the rebound. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Now here's Dosunmu. Back to Henderson.
Henderson inside gets the layup to go. Take a bunch more of those to come
And
back.
he's doing everything he can
5
offensively
minutes
to lift
remaining.
them out of this hole.
18-point
But I'm not sure
lead.
his hot shooting can do it alone.
Wallace, the pass to Bridges. Down low.
Ayton down low against Robinson. Great defense, but Ayton got it back. Gives it up to Shamet. He was wide open for 3 and he knocked it down. You
Totally
can't give up the
unselfish
second
play there
chance.
from Aiden. Sends
Absolutely
the ball to
cannot
someone
do
with
that.
A wide open look.
Las Vegas trails by 21. Here's Dosunmu. Henderson passes to Dosunmu.
Dosunmu up top.
Launches
Off
it.
the screen, launches a three that drops through. The answer right away. Desperately needed that one.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Ayton the screen. Shamet kicks to Wallace. Pass to Bridges.
Now Bridges working on Miller.
6. Wallace looking for
Now
an
Wallace launches
Good on the
a
jump
2
shot.
and knocks it
And the
down.
Suns lead by 20.
That'll push it to 20.
It's Las Vegas now.
I don't really see any way we're coming back.
And here is Dosunmu.
You never know. Scoot Henderson launches a 3. That's no good.
And here's
And I'll
Bridges.
see you guys
They'll
at the
bring
end
it
of
up
this
for the
one.
Suns. 3 seconds
Well, it's
separate
going
the
to be a
shot clock again.
20-point victory for the Phoenix Suns as they will make it in as the 8th seed in the
Nice
conference.
contact on the shot, now a
And
three-point
Christian
break
Wood actually
chance
going to
as he'll
knock
head
down
to
a
the
free
line.
throw to make it look a little better than it would have otherwise. 17-point victory. Just
There's
did not
18
have the
seconds left
quality
in the fourth quarter.
of player to
And
keep
Phoenix
up
can
with
just
these
let the clock run
teams.
down here. Booker outside.
Devin Booker dribbles it out, and the Venom will fall out of the playoffs, 117 to 100.
And that's it, folks. The Phoenix Suns have won. And remarkable, really, when you think of what they were facing just to get here.
And let's check out the stats. Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton leading the way for the Suns. Bridges and Shamet chipping in for 12 and 14 as well. And for the Venom, Scoot Henderson with 24, Christian Wood with 24, Dosunmu with 19. They played as many minutes as they could handle. Christian Wood nearly played the entire game. Just didn't matter. We could not get the victory. Ty Washington only played 14 minutes. Just didn't have the firepower on the bench. Hopefully in the offseason we can add another couple players to this team. I know we still are probably a few players away from contention, but it was nice to at least have our first opportunity to see this team in the playoffs and see, what could have happened for us. But we will be improving the team in the offseason and hopefully getting right back to the playoffs, even as a lower or a higher seed than hopefully number 7. Alright, so we were eliminated. We lost both of our play-in games. Let's go ahead and simulate through the playoffs, see who wins, and we'll obviously be going on to the off-season in the next episode. I hope you guys are excited. And hopefully we'll actually get through the off-season, get through to the middle of the season like we've done the last time, and we'll get through the season pretty quickly, 2 episodes, and then we'll be back in the playoffs. Assuming that our team improves and stays on pace to be in that sort of range. The Western Conference Finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Jason Tatum for the East. It will be the Celtics versus the Thunder for the NBA championship. Who will take it home? Let's find out. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have won their first championship. Wow, what a performance by them. They get their first championship. The rebuild was successful. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as the finals MVP. And that's gonna be the video. Didn't quite end the way we'd like, but that's why this is a rebuilding process. Hopefully we can have our success come at some point like the Thunder have seen, and we'll see if we can get that done. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you haven't already, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you're notified whenever a new episode gets uploaded. Definitely appreciate everybody who does that for me. It helps the channel grow, and we're getting new subscribers daily, it seems, nowadays. Hopefully we're going to be pushing for 200s here soon. I'm looking forward to seeing where this journey takes us. Hopefully we can get some victories, get back to the playoffs, and finally win an NBA championship after having a massive championship drought in the previous series. Hopefully we can get that done. But thank you guys as always for watching again. My name is the TV Dewey, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.